So today's video is going to be on how to groom a long-haired rabbit. It is really important to groom any breed of rabbit, but long-haired rabbits especially need extra grooming and extra attention. Due to their long thick fur, it's much easier and much more common that they get lots of matted fur and lots of food, poo and urine stuck in their fur. This is why they require regular grooming to try and reduce the problems of hairballs and matted fur. Breeds of long-haired rabbits, but the most common are Angora and Lionhead. So my rabbit Ethel here is a cross between both of them. She's Angora cross Lionhead. I'd say she's more Lionhead. So she has extremely fluffy ears and extremely fluffy just in general, which means I have to brush her at least twice every week. If you do own a long-haired rabbit, I do recommend you spend about 10 to 20 minutes per week brushing your rabbit. This really does depend on your rabbit. Ethel here is really good at grooming herself. I only have to brush her once every 2 weeks, but during the winter seasons she starts shedding her fur, which means I have to brush her more regularly. Brilliant way to bond with your rabbit. Let's get straight to the video and I'll just show you what you need. The first thing you're going to need is a treat for your rabbit. So I've just got a slice of apple. I'm just going to keep them quite quiet while you're brushing them. I highly recommend you have a pair of scissors on hand. I've just got my nail scissors just to kind of show you, but if you find any tufts of matted fur, it's quite important that you cut them out. There are lots of types of different brushes you can use. This is a soft bristle brush. It's a really thin wired brush, and this is really good for working around the areas on the face or the feet. There's then the much harder brushes. These are slicker brushes, these are wire. These can be quite tough on the rabbit's fur and also on the skin. What you're going to do is offer your rabbit a treat. Now they may not take it at first because they're in a new environment. If you have brought them into an environment, you're then going to take your soft brush and start working around the top of their nose up to their ears. You can also do on the nose. So I'm just going to do that and then I'll be back with you. Using your slicker brush, you're going to focus around the chest of your rabbit and down the sides, and especially on the bottom area where it's a lot thicker here. So you're going to brush that over. If you have a nervous rabbit, you may want to get someone to help you hold them or even help you brush them. So you just want to be very gentle with the slicker brushes. You do not want to damage the top layer of skin. Working around the much thicker areas, you can go in the wrong direction of the hair growth. This is going to help get into all the thick fur and loosen up that undercoat. This is really important at the end of the winter season when they're getting rid of their winter coat. Sorry, camera went off. And you can just continue doing this in any of the thick sections. If you have a rabbit like a lionhead, they're going to have a very, very thick mane. So I take my slicker brush and just very gently lift up their head and groom downwards. Now you can get someone to help you, but Ethel here is a little bit of a pampered princess and she doesn't mind it. So you're just going to do that. So these areas are where food is more likely to get mixed in with the fur. This can start smelling a bit bad if the rabbit doesn't groom it out. Good girl. Good girl. Have a very fluffy rabbit, you may decide that you want to groom their belly, so just prop them up. You may want to sit them on your knee and you can just give them a quick groom. I like to use the soft brush ones and work around their tail. And be careful when going around their gentle area, you don't want to upset anything. Grooming your rabbit, it's really important to check for any signs of baldness or bald patches in the fur. This could be fur pulling, which could indicate stress. So if your rabbit does have a lot of fur pulling, I recommend just keeping an eye on them and seeking veterinary advice, because it could also be mites. So make sure you have a look through their fur just to double check that there's no fleas or any sign of mange mites or normal mites. Pop them back in their cage and don't forget to treat them. Come here. Good girl. From us today, guys, we'll see you really shortly. Thank you for watching. Bye.